What is up, everybody? I hope you have your notepad because we are going to go over a lot, guys. Welcome to the 2-week challenge. Welcome to the perfect method that you need to be starting with. Welcome to the fundamentals of credit repair marketing. Now, we're going to go over a whole lot within this session. Actually, I recorded this with another person and he asked me a couple of questions and I actually lost that video. So I have the questions that he asked me. I know what he said, and I'm gonna put it into this video. So I'm super excited that you guys are on this journey. You guys made an excellent decision. Let's get straight into this, get rocking and rolling. So the fundamentals, there's a couple of things. What I'm gonna do is let me make sure my tablet's working over here. Let me share screen with the whiteboard over here. You can see that. Cool, cool. Fundamentals. So how this works is that we can get clients through 3 different ways. Okay, excuse me. We can get clients through 3 different ways. So, well, at least to start. So we have referrals. Okay, we have organic marketing, and then we have some what I consider as paid ads, paid traffic, whatever it might be. Now, we're not really going to go over any paid ads just yet, because in order to be able to get to that level, you need to understand the fundamentals. You need to understand how to get clients organically, consistently, in order to actually be able to run paid ads. Let me give you an example. When I was first starting out my business, I thought I'd just throw a whole bunch of money at it and that I'd be able to get clients really easy utilizing paid ads. But I soon figured out is that I was just wasting a whole ton of money because I didn't understand the offer that resonated in my audience. What I mean by the offer, Blade, is pretty much what I mean by that is an offer is when you're running any ad, when you're doing any type of content creation, when you're doing any organic marketing, whatever, you need to make sure that your offer is what people want, not what you think people need. And what I was thinking when I was screwing up is I was making ads specifically on what I thought people needed, right? But people buy with emotion. People definitely buy with emotion. And what that means is that they're not necessarily going to buy what they need, but they will buy what they think that they want, right? Because emotion is what really drives most sales. So going off of that, guys, in this entire series here, the 3 main concepts that we are going to be talking about is first, move this over here. First, we got to do the fundamentals. So optimizing social media to make it into a powerful lead trap. What we're going to talk about is a couple of other things. Hold up a second. Let me just make sure this is working correct. Cool. So like I said, we're going to be focusing on 3 main things. So first, your social media presence. I know handwriting is terrible. The second thing is how to get more referrals. Oh, stop it. Sorry, I got to get a lot of calls. How to get more referrals. And the last thing, so optimizing your social media presence to turn to a powerful lead trap, how to get more referrals on a consistent basis. And the last thing, well, we're going to be talking about a couple more bonuses, but our content distribution method to have people come to us. So content distribution, whatever method, whatever. So those are the main 3 concepts that we're going to be talking about. Obviously, we have a lot to go over, guys. So let me show you right over here. We have a lot to go over, actually. So like I said, social media presence first, then we're going to be talking about filming. We're going to be talking about how to get you confident when you're filming. We're going to be talking about a couple of other guys that work really well on their Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, other people. We are going to teach you how to do some SEO. We're going to be teaching about the benefits of a Google My Business. We're going to be teaching you how to get more referrals as well. Overall, we're teaching a lot of things. So let's just get straight to the point right here. So first, what we need to teach you is the social media. Why social media is so important. Go over here. So optimizing your social media presence. Now, there's a couple of things that you got to keep in mind here that are very important. So look at my page. A couple of the biggest things I point out immediately is a call to action right here. Schedule a strategy session right here. And this just goes to a link with me. Another couple of things is over here. I know you can't really see it, but you can see it a lot better on mobile, which is the main thing, is we fix credit over here. I will boost your credit score, get you customers, I will get you income building assets. Over here, schedule a call for me. It's kind of hard to see. Mobile, it's a lot better. We fix credit, I'll boost your credit score, I get you customers, I'll boost my marketing, my credit company, and I also do some crypto stuff as well. Schedule a call for me right there. And they can just click this. And this is the biggest thing is you have a bunch of little freebies over here and all the other things that I do. Now, this is very big, guys, because you got to have links on here. Another thing is over here, my actual profile picture. I also have the same exact links over here. Oops. And if you check out my credit repair blueprints, I think this is also very valuable for you guys, is to teach you exactly how to optimize your social media presence. So I also recommend pretty much just going through this as well. So for example, let's just kind of just run through it as well. Present. Cool, welcome. Warning, blah, blah, blah. Let's just skip through this. I mean, you guys can check this out here all the time. So pretty much what I'm trying to say is the benefits of a social media presence is that everybody checks out your social media, you know, when you are scrolling through Facebook, when you're posting things, when you're commenting, when you see other people posting your things. The first thing that I usually do is I check out who's commenting, who this guy is, you know. Chances are when if you see someone that comments on your stuff, you're gonna look at the person, see the person's profile, and you're gonna see who the person is. And the thing is, if you don't have a powerful lead magnet on your social media, like think of your social media as a landing page. A landing page is different from a website. It's a landing page. The entire point of that is to get the person to do the conversion that you want them to do. Whereas on a website, it has a bunch of information. Think of your social media presence, your Facebook profile, your Facebook page, your Instagram, your YouTube, TikTok, LinkedIn, all those things. Think of that as a landing page, right? You get the traffic, like just like anything else, you get traffic from an ad, you get traffic from paid ads, you get traffic from referrals, you get traffic from organic media and content, stuff like that. And all that traffic is going to your landing page, which is your social media, all right? And if that social media is not presentable in a way that makes you come off as an expert, as a authoritative figure, you're not going to be able to get that conversion that you want. You got to have, what I'm trying to say is when they hit your landing page, they need to immediately know that you're an expert and you're a authoritative figure, you know your shit, and so that they so that they feel entitled to do the conversion that you want them to do. And we'll go over that. So let's be honest, we're all noisy in social media. Have you ever wondered how often this has happened to you? How many people are clicking to view your profile on a daily basis? I just went over that. So blah, blah, blah. Treat your, right here, like I said, so treat your Facebook page as like a landing page, you know. Oops. Your profile isn't optimized to capture those potential clients. You're missing out big time. Reasons to set this up. Barely anybody's doing this. I mean, most people that I start consulting, I check out the first thing, a couple of things I do is I check out their social media presence. A lot of them aren't set up the way they should be to get people in and convert them into clients. You know, they're not optimized correctly to show off that you know what you're talking about, to show off that you're a credit repair expert, to show off that to show them how to actually utilize your services, show them. I mean, a lot of these don't even have a calendar link. You know, that's a couple of problems that they have. So the first couple of things I would like to show you is a powerful lead magnet. So let me give you a quick example. Actually, no, let me show you over here. One thing I like to do is I like to offer my profile visitors a gift. The best way to get your profile visitors to take action on your products or services is to offer them something of value, free upfront, aka a lead magnet. Proven lead magnet ideas. Mini course, you got an ebook. I love ebooks, I love mini courses, toolkit video, I love videos, giveaway. I don't really do a giveaway, but that's entitled people just for free stuff. Infographic, checklist, and your checklist of things to be able to accomplish a specific goal. Newsletter. Kind of getting old because most people don't really check their email. Podcast episode, yep. Template case studies are also good. Swipe file with a bunch of free stuff, quiz, and a PowerPoint or a discount. And if you hop over to the plrstore.com, you can easily make a bunch of ebooks. Or you can go to Fiverr.com, Fiverr.com, and you can hire somebody to do this for you. Or you can go to Upwork.com, and I'll talk about this later. I'll show you guys later. UPWORK.com in order to do so. Lead magnet. Great examples of mockups. You can go to Graphic River right there, link right there, to create these mockups, or you can go to Fiverr, or you can go to Upwork as well to create these mockups, or you can even use canva.com to create these mockups. Fiverr over here. Use my link to get 20% off your first purchase. Write a persuasive call to action. This is what I was talking about the offer. Now, the thing is, what I screwed up is I was trying to figure out what my offer, my call to action was when I was running ads. I was spending a lot of money trying to figure out my offer. You know, I don't regret it because I taught me a very important lesson. What I'm trying to say is, when you're first starting out, craft your offer, craft your call to action, craft your offer, utilizing organic, so you don't have to waste money testing multiple different things out. Right, you call to action. Steal our Facebook ad funnels already proven require your business. Click on that. So that's a nice call to action that I found people really like. All right, persuasive headline: 70% of your visitors will make a decision that will make a decision to take action based on your headline alone. You know, people really don't like reading, honestly. So make sure that your persuasive headline just grabs them, really just grabs their attention. 12 proven headline formulas: how to get result in 13 days without doing something that you hate. 10 quick tips to getting easy clients, easy credit for clients. The fastest way to fix your credit in 30 days. The 10 mistakes you can use when trying to fix your credit. 13 hacks to boost your credit score 150 points. I always like to use specific numbers in a specific time frame. How to 3 times your credit score with this little known secret. 13 easy techniques to become financially independent. 3,652 beginner strategies to fix your credit score. 89,962 things that all low credit score people shouldn't do. Discover how you can boost your credit in 5,600. No, I gotta be a short time frame. Discover how you can fix your credit in only 30 days. The ultimate credit restoring DIY course to fix your credit. Not a bad one. How to fix action verb. How to run a credit repair company. Something like that. Those are just a couple of templates to help you be able to do so. Use emojis. People love emojis, especially I learned this when I was running ads. You can definitely tell a difference when you're running an ad with emojis, and not using too much, obviously, but by using emojis, it actually does increase conversion rates. And you can go to getemoji.com and get it, or a lot of Macs, you can just click on the actual swipe thing down here on your Mac, or you can right click something and it'll pop up emojis. Not too hard. Landing page link. Always have a landing page link on your social media. Next thing is optimize your Facebook profile. So something like this. What do you think, guys? I know this doesn't have my latest banner, but what do you think works better? Something like this for just a mountain, or this easy credit for clients. Download the blueprint. Yeah, this one does a lot better by a long shot. Because this one, who knows what this dude does? John Smith. He has mountains, basic stock images. Or over here, I'm showing you how to get credit for clients. 5-point optimization is the banner, the profile picture, the intro section right here, talking about what you do. Bio link over here, taking you to the Facebook page, a featured photo. The cover photo, you need a headline over here. I will put a button saying click now, like when I showed you before, to bring them over to that little description where they have a couple of links and a little mock-up of a free ebook or whatever you're offering there. Download the blueprint right there. Click me right there. You know, I don't have a mock-up there, so I can do something better. Easy cover photo that I made. I did this on Canva. Obviously, you can do a lot better. Like, for example, the one I currently have right now. If I can show you that one. How do I do this? Let me see if I can show you this one. So the one I have right now, I hired somebody to do this for me. You know, very simple. This little hi, hello. It's literally, I love this thing. Hi, hello. And I'll show you this later. Hi, hello. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful app that you can utilize, and you can even have, oops, my bad. You can even have it on your background over here. Oh my gosh. Right there, you scan the QR code and it'll take you over as high or low. And pretty much the benefit behind this is that you can have all of your links right here. Get more credit per customer, schedule a strategy with a social media manager, schedule a strategy session with Blake, get your credit fixed, blah, blah. Email, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Venmo me, PayPal me. Simple things. You can put that on your phone. You can put that on your Facebook as well. But yeah, top back over to here. Next thing is, so I was telling you about the cover photo, have a link to there. You use bit.ly.com, and make sure when you're using a bit.ly, you don't have just random mumbo jumbo of letters after. You can actually customize your bit.ly link to say something that you want, just look better and more professional. And bit.ly allows you to show the amount of visits, amount of clicks that I actually get on there, which helps you in optimization. Yeah, so people click on your profile all the time. That's the thing. If you really want, I mean, I'm trying to go through this a little bit quickly. So if you want to actually take time and watch this, I'm gonna have a link down below. Intro section, make sure that you have intro with a good call to action right there. Showing what you do. A little link to join your group or to check out your Facebook profile, Facebook page. A featured photo as well. Next thing, simple and effective landing page. Highly recommend that you use Go High Level. Hands down, Go High Level is the best. Matter of fact, we even sell our own CRM that I love. All my clients love. The benefit behind using, I mean, you kind of have two options from here. You can use, well, it's three options. Use ClickFunnels. I mean, I recommend Go High Level. You can use Go High Level, you get a 2-week free membership, and I'll give you that to you. I'll show you can get that in a second. Or you can use my CRM, my already proven CRM. And the benefit behind using my CRM is that you can have a full development team behind you. And if you make any changes, have any questions, you can put it in a little group chat, and you have a development team that works 24 hours to make any optimizations, any changes that you might need. And you also get me. In addition to that, we're always optimizing our email campaigns, text message campaigns, and everything. So the benefit behind this is if you use our CRM, once you make an optimization, we click one button and that optimization immediately gets sent out to all of our clients. So yeah, always get the email. I mean, email doesn't really do the best. I always recommend to get a phone number to do better. But email, you can still make a considerable amount of sales, which I'll show you in a second. Drag and drop builders. Like I said, I highly recommend using Go High Level over here. Go High Level, if you click this link, you get a 14-day free trial just to test it out. Thank you page, very important. So on the thank you page, allow them access. So did I show this before? Oh my gosh. 14-day free trial. Yeah, it's very drag and drop, no coding, very, very simple to use. Go High Level, ClickFunnels, and those things. I like Kartra. I used that before. I've used Lead Pages before. I used Instapage, Square Page. I use Wix. I haven't used Unbounce. HubSpot. I haven't used that. Builderall. I haven't used that. But ClickFunnels work well. The best thing, like I said, is High Level, hands down, 1000%. So yeah, so it's a drag and drop system, very simple. Thank you page, always have a thank you page, the actual lead magnet. So after they fill in their information, you give them the free lead magnet. Money making strategies, so money making email sequences. Emails work, they do. A lot of the times, I mean, you have to send out, pretty much what I'm trying to say is you have to send out a lot of emails for them to actually work, but they do work because people do check them out. The only thing is it takes some work, it takes some copywriting. It takes a lot of work up front, but people sometimes do check out the emails and it will bring you some sales. Engage in social media, very important. You know, show that you're active on there. Think about it as a watering hole. Find your watering hole. Facebook is an imaginative, gigantic place. Most of our desolate wasteland in terms of growing your business. Your key success is finding your watering holes. Your customers hang out every day. I'm talking about Facebook groups. Zuckerberg did us a huge favor. Yeah, I'm talking about groups. Facebook started aggressively promoting groups where like-minded people can interact in small communities. For us business owners, it made our finding dream customers easier than ever. There are groups for every niche, topic, and interest imaginable, and your favorite customers are hanging out inside of them every single day. So for example, wholesaling groups, investing groups, things like that, you can find your ideal clients in there. Search for groups. You know, you search up here, you find a couple of groups. I would join a couple. And mainly the best piece of advice I can give you with joining groups is that it's not going to be an immediate return on investment. I mean, sometimes it is if you're really good at it, but think about this as a long-term play. You're going to want to join groups that are very active. People are actually commenting, responding, liking pictures. The reason being is because if you're on a group with just spam, no one's going to really check out your stuff. On these group posts, value, talk to people, get known. The more you post in your group, people, there's a little awards for it, like star member or most replied or something like that, rising star, things like that. Get those awards, comment them. You're not gonna immediately want to hop in this group and be like, give me your money. No, it's a long-term play where you build relationships, you show people who you are. Maybe you get those people and have them join your group. It's a long-term play that is only going to benefit you the more you do it, the more money you put into it. Not more money, the more activity you put into it. I wouldn't do, like I said, I wouldn't do 12 groups. I wouldn't do more than really 3. Find those 3 groups where people are really engaging very well, and that you know for a fact that you know about the group's niche, you know about the group's topic. You can talk about that for a while and consistently post in those 3 groups. Okay. Like I said, it's a long-term play, but that long-term play will get you a lot of customers. Let's say you're in a group with 30,000 people, the first month, no sales. Second month, maybe 1 sale, 2 sales. Third month, once people start recognizing your name, on a group as you being the credit repair expert, you have 30,000 people in a group that knows that you're the credit repair expert, the go-to credit repair expert. Even if it takes 6 months, it's so worth it. The problem is most people, they go on a group for a week, 2 weeks, and they quit. Most people go on a group for a month, maybe 2 months. They don't get any sales and they quit. That's not the thing. You need to be in the group. You need to be consistent. Everything is just consistency. Okay. I'm not saying that you can't get your first sale within the first 2 weeks on a group. It absolutely can, especially if you follow some of my strategies I'm about to talk about. Absolutely can. If you follow my tagging strategy, which we'll go over in a second, absolutely can. What I'm trying to say is you need to keep it consistent. This is a long-term play that you want to be in there for the long haul. You want to make that, if you want to make some real money, you need to be in this for the long haul. You need to be providing value. You need to be talking to these people. You need to be actually interested in the subject at hand, not just be that type of guy that's on here just to make money. You want to help them out. You want to build relationships with people, talk with people, comment on there, maybe DM some people individually, get to know them, get to know their businesses, try to help them out, try to give them advice, things like that. Value engaging in the post, or post might be engaging or often. I like hard comment. What's your intention? People will naturally pique curiosity and see what you do. So I'm trying to say, comment on there, not always trying to say, hey, I do credit repair, use my services. No, the simplest thing of just saying, LOL, that was really, really funny. I like how you did this, to a post that has no engagement at all, or even being the first person on there. That guy's gonna raise that guy's self-esteem. And by raising that guy's self-esteem, they're like, who is this guy? I like this guy. He's a nice guy. They're gonna check out your Facebook profile. And if it's not like a powerful lead trap, then you got a problem. Because when they're checking out your profile, they're going to see that you do credit repair. And that's going to, maybe not the first time, but once they see that you do credit repair, they're going to know in the back of their head that this very nice guy that actually was the only way that commented on my post and did something nice to me, this guy does credit repair. So in the future, if I know anybody that does credit repair, I know this guy, this really nice guy does credit repair, and I might refer him out. Or when he needs a credit repair, he might send you a message like, hey, I saw on your thing you do credit repair. So on your profile you do credit repair. Can you help me out? What I'm trying to say is that doing nice gestures, just being nice to people, talking to people, engaging. Social media is called social media for a reason, of being social. And now these strategies not only for Facebook groups, but it's for Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, YouTube, all those things. What I'm trying to say is you need to be social. And when you mean social, you build trust. When you build trust, they check out your profile. When they check out your profile, it's a powerful lead magnet. If you check out what I had before, when it's a powerful lead magnet, you get them to do the conversion that you want them to do. Provide value. That's your fastest path to growing influence. So when somebody asks a question in the group, fastest way to gain the trust is by answering that question without expecting anything in return. That's right. The fastest path to growing to influence, building an audience, and ultimately monetizing is to help people for free and ask nothing in return. You'll be amazed by how much this strategy pays off spades in the long run. So let me give you an example. I used to do personal training back in high school, kind of a little bit into college, mostly high school. And I was always looking for personal training clients. And I found that a lot of gamers were chunky because they're always sitting on this chair. And let me give you a cool example. So I joined about 2 or 3 groups about gaming. I like gaming. I like Call of Duty Zombies. I wasn't a crazy gamer, but I like Call of Duty Zombies. And it's quick, instant, relatable thing that I can get into this gaming niche. I like Call of Duty Zombies. I also like Battlefield. I don't really play those anymore because honestly, I just don't have time. But what I was trying to say is I had a nice in to be able to relate to these people, tell stories, and just get into the group. Hop in those groups, those 3 groups, and I saw people commenting on there, talking, and I just engaged. I became a rising star. I became a golden member, or whatever it's called. I think it's called like most talkative guy, whatever it is. I rose my ranks, pretty much, and Facebook rewards for that by saying it. And pretty much people recognize me, because I was just talking on those groups a lot. And what happened is that a guy comments on there saying, guys, I want to ask out this girl. She's super high in my high school, but I just don't feel confident in my own skin because I'm a little chunky because I play games so much. And I comment on there and I gave them a quick workout that they can do. And I also made a suggestion that when you're gaming, stand up, that helps a lot. And I also gave them a bunch of suggestions, and I gave them for free a complete diet plan for them to lose about 5 pounds within the first week. And that guy, guess what? All that free value, and he lost 5 or 10 pounds within the first week or 2, just listening to me. That guy became a client, by the way, because he got on his date. He was able to ask the girl, and he had the confidence and asked out this girl, and he said yes. So that guy actually started using me. But that guy, more importantly, that guy made me known as the personal trainer of the group. So even when I wasn't on that group, when I wasn't actually engaging, if somebody asked that group, like, how do I lose 5 pounds or something like that, I was the go-to guy. That guy would go reach out from people and be like, yo, this is Blade. He's an amazing personal trainer. And he would just refer me over is what I'm trying to say. So I'm trying to say with all you credit for companies, join a couple of investing groups, give out a bunch of free value. You get your name and known out there. Trust me, especially if you're providing really good value, you get known really quick. If you have videos talking about investing or mortgage, whatever, credit repair, put them out there. Definitely put them out in those Facebook groups. And the benefit behind this, you're going to get some hate. Absolutely. I got plenty of hate. Absolutely. But that is amazing. Once you get hate, that means it's freaking working. And we got to know is that when you're putting out these videos out there, is that you're going to get a lot of engagement. Okay. It's going to increase your views, increase your subscribers, followers, whatever it is. But the most important is that they're going to give you some feedback. And it's going to help you craft your offer, right? Me, I put out probably 50, 100 videos before I got my first client. And that was amazing. I put on a lot of work, but it was amazing because I was able to, by just getting the feedback from the comments, I hate this, where in comparison to this other video, no one said I hate this, that helped me craft an offer. Pretty much what I'm trying to say. And you're going to get a lot of feedback. You're going to understand what people want in these groups, truly want to see. You're going to understand people asking questions, what people want. And when people ask that question, just make a freaking video out of it and send that link to that person. Somebody asks, how do I need to increase my credit history so I can get a mortgage on a house in some investing group. You're like, yo, bro, I got this amazing video, right, for you. I'm putting it out right now. It's just actually, I made it today. It's uploading on YouTube. And what we're going to do is what I did, right? And he's like, just give me 10 minutes. It's still uploading on YouTube. I'll run to my office. I'll run outside. I'll take out my phone. I take it right there. And I just record like this. It doesn't have to be like a crazy edit video. It doesn't have to look so crazy professional. As long as you're actually spitting value. I go on my phone. I record with my AirPods in. So it has good sound. And I'll talk about like trade lines and getting your next trade line. I take that video as soon as I'm done, upload it really quick. And then I'll send that video directly to him. I'll put it in the comment of the video. A comment of his post. And I would also personally send it to him. Now, he would see that video and give me my first view. He would like it. Chances are he'll like it. Give me my first like and subscribe to me. It's really not like, let me give you an example. My YouTube channel, I'm so passionate about it. I'm sorry, I talk a lot, but you need to learn this stuff. My channel, my YouTube channel currently at the day has like 103 subscribers. But all my clients from my marketing business comes from my YouTube. But those 103 Those 103 subscribers are all clients of mine, you know? And that is kind of like my funnel right there. So they come in from my social media, my YouTube, my Instagram, Facebook, and they see that I have value. And maybe I put out, and I'll talk about this a little bit later on how to do the content distribution method, but they see my social media, see this landing page, see what I'm talking about, and not crazy edited videos. They see my stuff, provide them value, and eventually they book a call with me, do the conversions that I want. Can I sell them on something? Become a farmer, not a nomad. Plant seeds, provide value. What I was saying before, don't look for that instant win, guys. Don't look for that instant money. Don't go in there like, yo, I did credit repair, give me money. Don't do that. Go in there, plant seeds, provide value. You're in this for the long term, guys. Be patient. Join groups, interact. 3 easier traffic ways to do. 3 ways to drive traffic to your social media lead machine. Interact inside the groups. Every like, heart, comment drives high targeted traffic straight to your profile, into your funnel. Post content, talk about some value, provide value, and you can quickly, by providing a bunch of value, you can quickly establish yourself as an authoritative figure on these topics. Messengers, you see someone needing help, send them out a message, be like, yo, I can help you out with this, whatever it is. Meet people, talk to people, social for a reason. Facebook post inspiration. Here's some Facebook post ideas that you can do to get your creative juices flowing. Hold on, my annotate thing. Hold on a second. Get my spotlight on here. This can sometimes be annoying. All right, cool, whatever. So yeah, motivational quotes, wins and losses, vulnerability, life lessons, giveaways, drop out. People love life lessons as in stories. People love hearing about wins and losses, drop value, 1000%, make a recommendation to somebody. Help a hack, borrow authority. Borrowing authority is just talking about this guy showed me this. Help me decide, put questions out there, take a poll. I love polls. Okay, polls give you so much information. What do you guys like best? Business funding, credit repair, blah, blah, X and X, X, Y, Z. You can figure something out, make a poll. Personal life, start talking about personal life, your stories, people like to relate to you. Give out testimony, put testimonials out there. Memes do amazing. Story posts, all great stuff. Oops. I had that one twice. Worse. There's 1.3 billion people on Messenger. That's a lot of people, okay? Same thing as texting. It pops up on your phone. Everybody knows about Facebook Messenger. Highly effective network, intuitive, build relationships, and scale. Network via Messenger. I was talking about this before. Join groups, talk to people, message them. Hire virtual assistants. This is great news. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit on how to hire virtual assistants in a second. But this is very big, guys, because the reason being is because hiring a virtual assistant will help you be able to do all these things, like posting content, providing values on these groups, talking to people, have them do it for you. So you can have 100% autopilot. I don't recommend doing that right off the bat because you won't know how to train them. You got to do it first yourself. Get your first client using organic media. Then you can hire out to a social media manager or a virtual assistant. There we go. Unlimited free leads. Check out my other masterclasses, by the way. I'm gonna show you exactly how we get a client, how we get a pre-qualified scheduled appointment at $4 a schedule. So what I'm trying to say, guys, is we have plenty of strategies, guys. You first, obviously, we need to get the fundamentals down. So that's what this entire course is for. But after that, what I want you to do is start scaling. So first, I'm trying to say these fundamentals might help you, allow you to hit 5, maybe 10K a month. After that, what you need to do is start scaling. And what I recommend is once you're done with this course, once you're done implementing all these strategies, I recommend that you schedule another call with me so that we can help you get to the next level. So yeah, so this is more. This is what I'm talking about, how my buddy was able to use his content distribution method, which I'll show you in a second, to make $5,500 in 2 weeks. He called me, I was like, Blade, I made $5,500 in 2 weeks utilizing these strategies. I wish I used it sooner. You know, and I'll talk about this soon. We spent a lot of money testing out strategies, guys. So we know what we're talking about, is what I'm trying to say. And everything we always offer has 100% money back guarantee. But enough of this, guys. Let's get back into the more lessons that we have for you guys. So we talked about social media presence. Okay, we talked about just building this up. All right, let me close these out right here. Let's talk about, let me hop over here. Let me share a screen, put my whiteboard back over here. Let's clear all this stuff out we got here. So we talked about social media presence. So optimizing social. SOCIAL, not the best spelling. Talk about your social media presence, okay? Now we need to talk about some referrals. Now this is very important, because if your business is not getting around 60, 70% referrals, then that means it's an internal problem. What do I mean by that? Your business should be run 70% referrals, and then the other 30% cold outreach, cold market, whatever. And if it's not structured this way, send me a message so we can help you out. This could be, I mean, there's a number of reasons. Typically what I see is maybe your disputing process. Handwriting's hard. It could be a disputing process. Maybe it could be maybe your customer support. Maybe it could just be, I don't know. It's a number of things I can name off the top of my head, but if it's not like this, send me a message, and we gotta really do some searching inside of your business. A lot of clients that I work with, they're afraid to admit that, you know. But if you truly want your business to scale, if you truly want your business to be where you want it to be, where you deserve it to be, you can't be emotional about it, you know. You have to look at it with a clear head. You got to figure out exactly why something's not working, and you got to fix it. All right, this is the hardest part for somebody to kind of understand right here. You know, this is really the hardest part, because people get emotional and they're like, oh, I'm the best. You know, people are afraid to admit that they might be doing something wrong. All right, cool. So that makes sense here. Small little part. Next thing we're going to talk about is the content distribution method. Content distribution method. Now, what I love about this is that what you're gonna be doing is, you guys are ideas, guys. You guys are the bosses. You shouldn't be focusing on individual small tasks. Elon Musk, what he does all day, what he's hired to do, well, not hired. What Elon Musk does all day is he constantly hires the smartest people in the world to work for him, and he fires people that are underperforming. What I'm trying to say is, find people that are better than you. So I can't possibly expect for you to be an amazing editor. I can't expect you to just waste time editing, posting, blah, 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 X, Y, Z. Okay. And you're going to understand that pretty soon, that it's actually more beneficial to just hire this stuff out. Initially, you might seem like you're losing money, but in the long run, once you start actually scaling, this is a graph. Once you actually start scaling, you're gonna realize in the long run that this is actually gonna save you a lot of money, save you a lot of time, give you less headaches, and actually provide you with more revenue. The reason being is because instead of focusing on doing small individual tasks like editing, making thumbnails, making graphics, things like that, instead of focusing on making those individual things, wasting time doing tasks that are worth $5 an hour, $10 an hour, $20 an hour, you're gonna focus on the big things. You're gonna focus on the tasks that are worth a lot more. So I'm gonna give you a quick example. I was consulting with a real estate agent. He's probably making around $200,000. Okay, he's probably making 200K. And I went to his office. He showed me to show up at 5. I showed up at around 4, maybe 4:15. Because I want to show up a little early. I want to take a little gander. If I say 4:30, I want to take a little gander of his place, and I want to talk to some people, see what really is going on there. When I figured out, as soon as I could pull it up to his office, is that he was outside on his grass mowing his lawn. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with mowing your lawn. It's a great job. But thing is, he hired me because he wanted to take him from 200K to 1 mil. In order to become a millionaire, do you know how much a millionaire is worth? Is $500 an hour. Why is he wasting time doing a job that makes him 20 an hour? What I'm trying to say is, if you really want to get to a number, let's say you want to make $1 million a year, do the tasks that make you $1 million a year. Hire everything else out. Every single millionaire, billionaire, they don't make food for themselves. They don't go grocery shopping. They hire that out because it's not worth their time to waste time on that. And I learned this. This is an amazing thing that you guys got to have to put in your mind. So what I'm trying to say, this entire content distribution method, the strategy is going to be this. You're going to spend maybe a day, Saturday, realistically, all you really need is like 2 or 3 hours. And you're just going to film. You're going to film for 1 day a week, maybe 2 days a week, for 2 to 3 hours. Find a couple cool spots to film. I could be here in your office, could be in a country club or whatever. Dedicate 2 to 3 hours a week, at least to start, to make some content. And what you want to do is make a video. I mean, you can do this 2 different ways. You can make a one long video, one long vid that consists of like 6 topics, or you can just make 6 short videos, 6 topics. What you're gonna do is you can take this over, you can put it into a Dropbox. And you can do that right off your phone. You can download the app. You know, like I said, it doesn't have to be crazy. You can hold your phone like this, have AirPods on. It doesn't have to be crazy. You can use exactly what I'm using right here. You know, you can use a little whiteboard. You can use paper. You know, it doesn't have to be crazy. You just got to provide value. As long as you're providing value, people won't have a problem looking at your shitty handwriting. All right, that's what I'm trying to say. Obviously, don't have like wind noise like crazy. That's why I use my AirPods. Don't have crazy background noise. People hate that. Don't have obnoxious music. People hate that. Don't have a baby crying in the background. People hate that. Be smart about it. But what you're gonna do is make these videos. You have like 6 topics. These topics are gonna turn into 6 different videos. These topics you're gonna put into Dropbox. You're gonna tell you, once you put it in Dropbox, you're gonna tell your editor it's in the Dropbox. Okay. The editor's gonna take this, he's gonna edit it. And that editor is going to tell you, or the editor is the same guy as your SEO guys, and tell you SEO guy. Well, the editor's my bad. The editor's first going to post it on social. So YouTube, we got Insta, we got Facebook. If you're doing TikTok, you can do TikTok as well. You can do LinkedIn as well. My main 3 things are these. So your editor's going to post on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and the editors, what your editor's going to do is then tell your SEO guy, hey, you need to start doing some SEO. Do the keywords, write the description, write the tags, hashtags, blah, 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 X, Y, Z. And right here, you're going to have this little system where all you do is you're going to film the basics, the little topics, the content. You're going to be the strategy guy. You're going to be the boss. You're going to be filming just the content, the overall stuff. The editor's going to make it look good. The SEO guy's going to get it to see. Your SEO guy's going to get it to see more people. It's going to help you with the traffic and stuff like that. That's pretty much the system in the long run. Long story short. All right. We're going to give you some, kick my foot thing. We're going to give you some more information right now. So this makes sense. We're going to move on. Let me show you some more information about making these videos, but this concept goes along with everything. Okay. Let's talk a little bit more about this. So stop share there, share here. This one guy is consulting. So social media presence, professional banner. Yeah, you can use a banner, call to action. You can use Fiverr, Upwork, or you can go Facebook groups to find people, right? You can hire somebody on commission. I always recommend to hire somebody on commission. They work better. Wait, we go back to what we're talking about. I don't want to just lose track here. So yeah, so we were talking about filming here. I think I just maybe I skipped it. All right, cool. Here we are. So filming. Okay. So when you're filming these videos, when you're filming this content, you got to make sure that within the first 7 seconds, you talk about the point of the video. Hey, this is Blaine. In this video, I'm going to talk about how you can raise your credit score in 30 days, whatever. Because you need to be able to get their attention. You need to be able to grab their attention with the first 7 seconds. Otherwise, they won't watch the entire video. Otherwise, they won't stick to the end. So a couple of things you want to do is you're going to want to film horizontally and vertically. And the strategy is first, you're going to film a promo. Actually, yeah, first you're going to film a promo. That's going to be less than 5 minutes. Now, Prime, what you want to do is 2 to 3 minutes. This is going to go to YouTube, Facebook, and you can even do it to your Insta as well. And you also film a value-based content. So promo is going to be like, hey guys, I can get you credit per clients. I can get you 2,000 credit per clients in the next 2 months for $10 every pre-qualified scheduled appointment. We do this by running an ad to ManyChat to an AI bot that schedules the appointments, XYZ. There's really quick 2-3 minutes. You say exactly what you do, how you do it. Value-based content. We're going to be doing in this value-based content, like for example, my credit card marketing. Isn't this? I'm going to be showing you exactly how I optimize my Facebook ads. I'm going to be showing you exactly how I set up my ManyChat, my messenger bot. I'm showing you exactly how to do X, Y, Z, more into detail. The reason why we do this is because, yeah, it's a crazy strategy, and this we're going to work with everything: YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. It's because the value-based content is the things that people are actually searching on how to do. So, for example, people are going to be searching on how to run Facebook ads to get more credit per clients, and that's going to go specifically to one of my value-based contents, where they're going to look at it and they're going to see exactly, like literally exactly how to run ads to get more credit per clients. And now what the point of that is that builds trust, it builds authority, shows where I'm actually know what I'm talking about. Okay. Now what they're going to do is they're going to subscribe to me, they're going to comment, whatever, but mostly they're going to subscribe to me because I was actually able to provide them some value. Then the very next day, you're going to send out a promo video saying, hey, we run Facebook ads and we're very good at it, putting with some proof, 2-3 minutes. The reason why we do like this is because that value-based content gets them subscribed, follow, whatever the thing is. Once they're already subscribed to you, once they trust you, once you see an authoritative figure because you already provide them with value in that long value-based video, they're going to trust you more. And then the next day, once they subscribe to you, they're going to get a notification about this new video that I posted up. And like, last video, he provided some considerable amount of value. Now this video, I'm going to watch it again. He's going to provide with more value. He's going to trust you, and they're going to click on that video. And next video is going to show them some sort of call to action. We do Facebook ads for credit per guys, just like that. And that video isn't going to get them to convert. So the process is you're showing them all the value. You're showing them the whole shebang, giving it to them for free, providing value. It's like same thing I talk about in Facebook groups, providing value, show them exactly what you do, how you do it. Then you're gonna put out another promo because they already subscribed to you, showing you with a call to action. Okay. So what this does is let me kind of just draw this out. I'm more of I like to see things. So how this is actually going to run is really cool. So first you put a value, and this is like I said, it's the same thing with everything. So value content. Now this just helps with the SEO, you know. Oh, it's a terrible, whatever. It's like a funnel here, kind of. Screwing this up, whatever. So the value content, you know, this could be through YouTube, Insta, groups. Okay, like I said, there's levels to this. The next thing over here, you're gonna be like a promo or a landing or a landing page, or it could be your social media presence, something like that. So first, what you're doing, this is how the funnel goes. First, you're providing with value, okay? So this is kind of where you get them. This is where they're cold initially. Now, once you see your value, they see that, you know, we're talking about, see you're an expert, see you're an authoritative figure. Now they're going to get warmer because they trust you now. So they're getting warmer. And then they're going to see your promo video because they're going to get a notification once they subscribe to your YouTube, or they follow you, they can just pop up on the feed, or they're going to see your landing page, or they're going to see your social media, your Facebook page, your Instagram page, because you commented on their post, you provided some value, and they're going to see your social media. These are all landing pages. These is where it kind of convinces them to do the action that you want them to do. Once they're warm, they're going to do the action that you want them to do, make that conversion. Right now, they're going to schedule appointments, or they're going to buy your upfront offer. Okay, whatever it is. Now they're hot, super hot fire. And after that, they're going to go in and you get the sale. All right, so you schedule them in, they're going to try to get the scale to there, or they buy the offer, like I say, it's $47. You're going to put them into another Facebook group or follow up with them once you're done with it and try to sell them on something else. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Let's hop back over to this. Then what we're going to do is per second video horizontally, values constantly. So yeah, so what I was saying is, yeah, so value-based content, that's gonna be 10 minutes plus. Providing, showing exactly what to do. Promo is less than 5 minutes. Now, the next thing you want to do is you also want to film vertically. So not only going to film horizontally, oh, people call me, sorry. So not only going to film horizontally, but you also film vertically, guys. The reason why I film vertically is because these vertical things are going to be a short video, usually less than a minute, and these are going to go to YouTube story, Instagram Reels, and TikTok. Now, what this mainly is going to be is, if you're filming vertically, you the same concept, guys. Value content, 10 minutes, IGTV, Facebook feed, things like that. Same, stop it. Sorry, guys. Same concept right here. These vertically, you find value, and then you're gonna follow them up with a promo video, less than a minute, YouTube story, Instagram Reels, TikTok, guys. That's how you can be running it. And you can put these all, I mean, I recommend, Gary Vee says, content is king. Blow up your social media presence, guys. Put as much content out there as you possibly can. The reason why is you're gonna get feedback, and the more content you put out there, the more you're gonna learn. Biggest thing. More content you put out there, you're more gonna learn. The more feedback you're gonna get, the more you're gonna learn, the more you're gonna learn what people actually want. All right. What I recommend is when you hire your, and I'll teach you in a very few how to hire your assistants, your editors, your SEO guys. I'll teach you that, guys, in a second. But what you're gonna want to do is you want to create Google Sheets. Okay, you don't have to share with us as I was showing something else, so I was consulting, but track day by day your posts, and for your assistants, you can track the date that they posted. Did you pay them? Dropbox file name, DB, so Dropbox URL. You're going to be saying, did they post it on this date? Are they going to put on the different social media platforms that they're going to post on? Just so you can keep track of everything, you can pay your clients right. You're going to have another tab for our group relates to him and that they're going to join. So I also recommend, like I said, join those 3 Facebook groups, and all your content that you're making, post them onto your Facebook groups that you're joined, Like I was saying, list out a bunch of Facebook groups, the URL, make sure that the groups have at least more than 5K members, more than 10K preferably. Make sure there's not a bunch of spam. Make sure people are actually engaging. Give access to your social media profiles, to your VAs. Make sure you include them on, what we do is you do a WhatsApp group. We can do however you want. One big thing that I see when people are making content is usually when they start out, people are like, but Blade, I'm a little nervous. I don't know if I can film, put the camera in front of me. Guys, let me give you a story. Actually, the guy that made that $5,500 I was talking about before, let me tell you this. He made, I think in 2 weeks, he maybe made 2 or 3 videos on his YouTube. He put on his Instagram. He also put on his Facebook. He was able to sell 3 dump view services and 2 courses, making $5,500. What I'm trying to say is that it works. And as soon as you get that first check-in to roll in, guys, you won't be nervous anymore. That guy, as soon as he got his first check-in, he called me up. I was on a hike with my girl. It's like, Blade, I can't believe this shit actually worked. I just made X money. I made $5,500 in 2 weeks just posting shit. Blade, my wife, what we did is my wife quit her real estate job and we're just doing full-time content creation, right? What they did is they You had a walk-in closet, took out all the clothes, you put a couple of mics up there, a table. Now they're doing is full-time content creation in that little closet thing that they have. And they're just posting to YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook full-time now. Because it just works. Content is king for a reason. It just works. It builds trust, builds authority, it just proves the point. You know what I mean? Here's a list of topics that I'm also going to include onto this little course as well. So also make a list. What I recommend is make a list of 5 competitors, more than 5K subs on YouTube, list of 5Ks on Insta, more than 10K followers, list of 5 competitors on TikTok, list of 5 Facebook page competitors, at least more than 1K likes on Facebook, post them below. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, you need to TikTok on Facebook yet. And I recommend just checking them out, checking them out, see what they do, and get a good understanding of how they make their content. These will give you a good understanding of how you should make your content. Follow what works. You don't want to reinvent the wheel. See what they do, see what's really working for them, and just make the same exact thing. Recommend watching their videos as well, definitely. How to do SEO. We'll talk about that in a moment. But first, what I want to go over is how, like I said, how to hire those assistants. So over here is talking about things in the very top, these 3 things over here. Now, this is very, very simple. So let me open another tab. If let's say you want a videographer, go over here. Then I find, honestly, Fiverr is great. Upwork is great, but nothing beats this. Go to this, you go to a group. Go to this group, go like exactly this. I need a video editor to work on a commission, not a commission, to work per video, to work on a per video basis. Contact me ASAP and post that. Guarantee that the group has more than 5K members, you're gonna get 9 responses within an hour. And freelance video editor, even better right there, There's a bunch of these guys, 88,000 members. There's a bunch of these guys. Just do that, all right? I highly, highly recommend that. Like I said, you can go to Fiverr. Right here, you can find freelancers. You can go to Upwork as well. Upwork is what it is. Find more freelancers over there. Simple stuff. I talked about the high, hit, low. Just when you're networking face to face, you can have this instead of a business card. I highly recommend this. Or even do something better is, like, for example, on my business card, I have a link right here where they can just scan this. You can just scan this code right here, and it takes you right over to here where you can just schedule a strategy session with me right there. Just make things super simple. You don't have to pay for this. It's free. That's right there, free. Cool. Makes sense? Makes sense. Talk about social media presence, talk about that, post consistently. Like I said, I would recommend posting 5 days a week. Content is king. It's only going to work. Let's talk about some SEO. So SEO, yeah, cool, SEO. Me explain it like this. The whiteboard. I love my whiteboard, my messy handwriting whiteboard. All right, cool. Let's explain like this. Drawings. SEO, that's the name of the game. So how do I really get ranked when I post my videos, when I post my content, when I do anything, when I do blogs? All the same strategy, guys. It's all the same concept. Let me give you an example. Let me break it. The easiest way to explain it is like this. Let me give you two keywords: credit, repair. Another one: best, credit, repair, in Jupiter, Florida. Let me give you an example. Chances are, by you guys watching this, you guys are probably either starting off, you might have less than 10K subs, less than 10K followers. Maybe you're making less than $10,000 a month. Maybe you're not. But what I'm trying to say is the best way to under SEO is that when you're kind of starting out, you're not going to get ranked for credit repair unless you have like 1 million followers or 1 million subs or you're getting crazy traffic over to your blog. You're not. I'm just telling you. What's more likely to get ranked for is something that most people aren't using, but most people actually search up, which is best credit repair in Jupiter, Florida. Let me show you what I mean over here by just using Google My Business. I hate this little thing got moved. So best, oh my God, best credit repair companies in Tampa, Florida, whatever. See over here, it says credit repair. Over here, credit repair services, Great American Credit Repair Company. Now, if you see, hold up, we'll go over to maps. Actually, this would be a better way to explain. Credit repair service, blah, blah. See how this guy is just using a whole bunch of keywords here? He's kind of understanding the point. But for some reason, he's not on the very top. The reason being is because I typed in best credit repair companies in Tampa, Florida. I didn't type in financial services. I didn't type in any of these things, really. So what I'm trying to say is this comes along with everything. So if you really want to get ranked on your Google My Business, and I put a video about talking about this later on the description, but type in the keywords that you expect people to type in if you want to get ranked on the top. I call this the Google 3-pack. If you want to get ranked on the Google 3-pack right here, use the keywords people are willing to type in. If you want to get ranked on here, use the blog keywords that people are going to be typing in. And there's a bunch of free online services online that you can find keywords that people are typically typing in. Let me go back over to my whiteboard over here, my beautiful, neat whiteboard over here. Give you another example. When you use SEO. Instagram with the hashtags. We got a hashtag of credit repair right there. You have another hashtag. Let's say this one has 18 million. Let's say that this one hashtag over here has 34K. If you don't have like 1 million followers, as soon as you put up a post with this one with 18 million, you're gonna instantly get lost in the feed because people with more comments, likes, follows, subscribers, whatever, XYZ, are gonna outrank you. They're gonna rank on the top very, very quickly, and you're just pushed to the bottom immediately. So I'm trying to say is when you're using hashtags, first of all, you don't need more than 10 hashtags, really. Second of all, is when you're doing hashtags, tags on YouTube, hashtags on Facebook, keywords on blogs, things like that. When you're doing that, go for those keywords that don't have that many views. Go for the ones that you're more likely to get ranked for these. So credit repair, maybe credit consulting services. Maybe that one has 40K, okay? Do this one instead rather than this one. You're not really gonna get ranked in there. It's just a waste of time, waste of space. You know, it's a waste of a hashtag, I'm trying to say. When you're first starting off, when you have a lower amount of volume, go for the smaller ones because those are the ones you can actually get ranked for and people will actually see. And it's the same strategy with everything. Google My Business, every single social media platform, Google My Business, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, all those things have the same thing, all right? The algorithm's the same way, TikTok. Get ranked for the things that you actually get ranked for. You gotta be realistic here. Because being realistic will make you the money, make you that bag. Cool. Another thing that I recommend is using Jarvis.ai. So let me give you an example of one of my posts. YouTube. Go to my, just loads up here. Follow my sister, by the way. Follow her YouTube, Jules Torado. Quick little shout out to her. Yeah, go to my YouTube channel. So I just want to take you a little, give you a little inside scoop on how I run my YouTube channel. Oh, this is my other one. Hold up. As you can see, I don't have a lot of subscribers, guys. go to my content. But the quality of my subscribers is so high. So I'm gonna give you an example. Let's go eeny, meeny, miny, mo. This one. This right here, all I do is that this has some great keywords in it. Get new credit repair customers. Great credit repair customer marketing secrets. I learned networking secrets right there. How to build an effective credit repair customer agent network. Nurture your business, building your personal credibility, social life, XYZ. This thing right here, these little thing, all I use, I mean, honestly, I would make this a little bit longer. I gotta tell my assistant to do that, but all I do is I go to something called Jarvis.ai. And what this allows you to do is go to Jarvis.ai. And what this allows you to do is it just gives you what pretty much in a long story short, what this Jarvis.ai does is it goes through all the blogs, all the posts out there and finds the best type of keywords out there. All you have to do is put a little description in Jarvis.ai and it'll come up with a full-on description that you can utilize that have highly optimized keywords in it. And you're going to use that as your description. So you have a bunch of keywords in your description. Obviously, these need to be bigger. I'm going to tell my assistant to do that as soon as possible. Tags right here. Wade, how do I do my tags? Let me show you real quick. I got you. So you don't have tags for this one, so this is a great example here. Tags right here. So I use something called vidIQ. My assistant just forgot to do the tags there. vidIQ. vidIQ you can download there. And you get an extension right here. So just an extension right there. And the beauty behind this is for the tags, you can just do bam, bam, bam. Matter of fact, you can click this and it'll show you a bunch of other keywords that are relevant. Obviously, same concept. Use the ones with low competition. Don't use the ones with very high, you know? So I mean, look for one with very high. Not a lot of these have very high competition. This one, start a business. Don't use that one. I wouldn't even use medium ones because there's so much high competition, you know? Use ones low, very low, low. Use those. And all you have to do is, let me find one. You look for one that I want to use. Bam. Click on that. As soon as you click on that, you post it right there. Very, very simple, just like that. And you're going to want to have enough so that it gets to that many, it gets to 500. Just use them all for this. If you want hashtags for Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, I'm not YouTube. Want hashtags for Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, go to here. Best hashtag generator. All hashtags go. Type in keyword. We did credit repair. We're going to do, let's do top right here. Those are what I'm showing. It doesn't give you a bunch of hashtags there, but it's not going to give you hashtags that, but it's not going to give you hashtags. I mean, it's not going to show the amount of views each hashtag gets. So for example, credit repair probably has a lot. Let me show you. So what I recommend doing is copying those hashtags, copying onto notes, and looking it up. So I'm going to go to here. You see credit repair has 2 million. So I'm going to go over here. I'm not going to use that one. Credit repair services, you know, that has. $42, maybe let's get a little better. Let's see what I have. Credit repair done right. Credit repair. 9,000 posts. I mean, that's a good one. I would like to use one a little bit more with 30 maybe. That's a good one. But credit repair guru, let's try that one. That's a lot better, 10,000. I recommend using in between 10,000 maybe to 30,000. I mean, 10,000 to around 50,000. Luxury, Credit per agent, credit per book, credit per specialist. Try agent. 96, that's a little hot. A little hot too. Credit repairs needs, your seminar. Look at seminar. 5,000, a little low. Pretty much exact. I don't want to waste too time too much. Pretty much exactly what I'm doing right here. Build a list. I would do, if you want, you do it or your assistant do it. I always recommend your assistant doing it. But generate a list of like 30 hashtags because realistically, you got to use them. Realistically, you don't need more than 10 hashtags, right? Generate a list of around 30 hashtags and just use those for it, okay? So hashtags, makes sense. Jarvis AI, vidIQ. Only thing with you when you're using Jarvis.ai, I recommend also downloading Grammarly if your assistant's doing it, because not always, like let's say your assistant might be in the Philippines or Colombia, wherever, they're not always able to spell the best way. So I just recommend using Grammarly to help them with their spelling, because sometimes when it comes out of Jarvis.ai, it doesn't come out because they chop up blog posts. So it might not come out making the most sense. So just use Jarvis.ai and just that use Grammarly as an extension, simple Grammarly right there. It's over there. Keywords, like go right there. That's Grammarly right there. Just fix stuff like that for you. So it just makes it look more professional. And I also recommend using this Creator Studio to post as well on your Instagram. I don't recommend using other softwares like Later or Buffer to post on your behalf. The reason being is because as soon as you use other software that's not using Facebook, the algorithm picks that up and it would decrease your impressions. Impressions being the amount of people that actually see your content. So I always just recommend if you want to use some sort of content creation thing, create a post right here using this or posting on your phone directly. This will allow you to post in advance as well. But I just recommend always staying to Facebook. Utilize Facebook or Instagram. It's loading for a while, but you guys can figure this out. Creator Studio is very simple. I was talking about filling vertically, horizontally, be more confident. Another thing is be more confident. So people get nervous up front when they're recording. Biggest things I can recommend, I mean, you probably saw me do this a couple of times, is don't say, well, maybe not didn't hear me say that, but instead of saying, take a pause. You might have seen me do that a couple of times in this video. So before, like, let me give you an example. When somebody asks me a question, I do one of two things. I take a pause, and I think for a second. Then I answer the question. Excuse me. People, give me a second. Statistically, people are, I think, what was it? 50% more. What was the statistic? I think it was 50, maybe 60. Let's say 50, whatever. We can look conservative. People are willing to wait for you 50% more than what you actually think. So let's say someone asks you a question. Let's say you wait 3 seconds. A lot of people typically, they hear that pause where they themselves, the people that are going to answer the question, they notice that they're pausing to answer the question. They get a little nervous and they just want to put an answer right out there, like bam. That's not the way to do it. Think for a second. Slow down. Slow down. Not like that. What I'm trying to say is slow down. Think about what you're going to say first and then spit it out. The reason being is because you don't want to instantly put out an answer that doesn't make sense. People are willing to wait if you give them an answer that makes more sense, that comes off more confident, that actually helps them. You know? So a lot of times when I'm answering a question, or like right now, I'm thinking about what I'm trying to say, I slow down, which also makes it come off as more confident. I slow down. I also take a pause. Or if I'm on a consulting call and somebody asks me a question, hey, Blade, how do I stop being nervous? So you're asking me how to stop being nervous. Well, this is the best way. So what I just did there is I actually repeat the question to give myself a little bit more time to talk, to think, you know? Somebody asked me a question, Blade, how do I get more customers? Well, the best way to answer your question is with a little story. My buddy was originally struggling with that blah, blah, XYZ. You know, I kind of repeat the question. Maybe I go into a little story to give myself a talk, some time to talk. The reason why I use my stories is I'm really good at storytelling, and that can come out really easily for me. And by giving a story, it helps me answer the question. Well, by giving a story, I'm by giving a relatable story, it helps me understand the question better, and it helps me give them a better response, a better answer that they can answer because it relates to them. What I'm trying to say is slow down, think about what you're going to talk about, and give them a confident, understandable, valuable answer instead of just blurring stuff out. I was on a consulting call, I think 2 days ago, and I was consulting 3 people on how to close better because I noticed that they were utilizing my strategies. They were getting plenty, like crazy amounts of booked appointments every day. I think it was like in between 5 and 10 booked appointments every single day. But the problem was they weren't able to necessarily close these appointments. So what I did is I hopped on a call with them and we went over their script and what exactly went. Like we did like a little bit of role playing, pretending I was a customer. And whenever I would ask them a question about a credit related question, immediately what I figured out is they wouldn't think. They would immediately follow up with an answer that wasn't pertaining to the question to kind of get around the answer. So what I'm trying to say is when I ask them a question like, how does the credit, no, let me give you a better example. How many days can you expect my credit to go up so I can buy my house? They're gonna be like, okay, it really depends on this XYZ. Here's a credit repair process, XYZ, blah, 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 blah. And they'll end up talking in a rant for like 10 minutes and I'll just be annoyed. And coming from from a customer point of view, all I want is for an answer to be answered. I just want the answer straight up. Just give me the effing answer. Don't take me around in circles. Go hide clicking around the can, not giving an answer and giving me explanations on how we're the best. If I ask you a question, it's because I want that question answered. Don't waste my time. So what they were screwing up is that they would overtalk them to provide too much value. They're too passionate about it. I mean, not the fact that they're too passionate about it, is the fact that they weren't really answering the correct questions because they weren't giving them time to think. And instantly, as soon as the question came, they're like, oh, because this were the benefits. That's not what I want to hear. I asked you a question. Answer my question. Don't kick the can, is what I'm trying to say. Even if you have to take a pause, I'd rather you take a 5-second pause. Matter of fact, I'd rather you take a 20-second pause and just take me around in circles. You're not going to take a 20-second pause. I doubt that. But you're going to take a 5-second pause. That's fine. I'd rather get a confident answer, a valuable answer, than a beating around the bush, go on a rant where I can't talk for 5-10 minutes straight. Just wasting my time. What I mean, do my pen. Right? So I hope that helps right there. And realistically, guys, the best way to get more confident really is just by doing a whole bunch of times. If you look back to some of my old videos, if you even look back to my personal training channel, the Project Alpha, my older videos, I was saying a lot. I was nervous. I was nervous in front of talking to the camera, but I filmed a shit ton of videos. And that allowed me to get more confidence. That allowed me to do better work. Looking back on my videos allowed me to get more confidence in myself by talking, understand what I'm doing wrong. Receiving feedback allowed me to get more confidence, provide more value, X, Y, Z. And plus, like I say, once you get that first check rolling in, you're gonna be confident. What I recommend, like I said, is do some research, check out your competitors, see what's working for them, see what their most viral videos are for them. Here are a couple examples. I'll put this in the description below, but see what works for them. Copy success. Don't reinvent that wheel. Copy success. See what works for them. Watch their videos. Don't be afraid of watching other people's videos. Talk about SEO, Google My Business. I'll include that video. Another thing is create a Facebook group. think it's the last tab we're going to talk about. Just make sure. This is for Upwork, by the way. I was just recommending to narrow it down to people like in Pakistan, Colombia, Philippines, freelancers, $10 and below, just so you can get the lowest rate. What I'm saying here. But let's talk about, we're going to talk about the last thing, Facebook group and the process. Now, this I love. And you guys need a kick out of this. This is something, this process blows my mind every single time. When I learn this process, my sales instantly like quadrupled. When you get these appointments coming in, you're not always going to be able to close them. You understand that. You're not going to always be able to close them on your $1,000 product right away. Because quite simply, some of these people just have a hard time trusting. So the process is this. This is the best way. The best way of doing things to get people really involved is to have an upfront offer. Now, my upfront offer is exactly what you're watching, and that's $47. It teaches the fundamentals. It teaches you how to get your first client within 2 weeks, X, Y, Z. It teaches you a couple of things. And this upfront product is always going to be increasing. We're always adding more stuff to this. Next thing that you're going to want to have. After that, you're going to want to have, I mean, you could have this, you don't have to have this. Something in the middle, maybe a $297 to a $497. Now, you don't, this is not necessary, but some other little course, right? This can be anywhere, actually not. This can be anywhere between $297 all the way to $997. Keep in mind that if $297 and below, you don't need to schedule an appointment. But anything $297 plus, you got to schedule another appointment in order to close them for that stuff. Okay. Upfront offer course. For example, my course teaches exactly how to run Facebook ads. Okay. Next thing that you want is another service. This is my thing. Done for you service. My done for you service. And my CRM. Actually, my bad, 350. Depending on what exactly you want, really. 300, 350, just say 350, whatever. My done for you service, 1,500 or 350 a month. After that, you have another package. So for example, most of you guys probably like business funding. And depending on how you guys do it, could be anywhere between 3 to 10% of the amount of business funding that you're able to get them. So this is the importance of a Facebook group. Let's say that you weren't immediately on the first call, you weren't immediately able to get them to buy a $997 product. It's same thing. Remember I brought up that funnel idea before? Oops. Okay. This $47 product, get some, I mean, you might just be making up ad spend there. Not necessarily ad spend, maybe making up the amount of time it takes you to make the video, whatever. $47 is usually a good price point to just start. What this does is this allows you to kind of just get the ball rolling, get them into mainly your Facebook group. In this Facebook group, you're going to provide with plenty of value, so much value, so much value. And then 2 weeks later, after that upfront offer, so after that, you're going to have your assistant or yourself, you're going to put a tag on them. My CRM automatically does it. But you're going to get notified that, hey, this person has been the upfront offer for 2 weeks, and you got to follow up with them to schedule another time. Schedule another time. And that one, because they already bought from you, it's going to be a lot easier to buy from you again. If this was valuable, oh my God, it's scary for a second. This is valuable enough. If this upfront offer provides enough value, it is provided with enough value, they should have no problem doing your next thing. Okay. And it might not be a course, it might just be a done for your service. But pretty much this thing, what this does is it gets them to really build trust. okay? And from there, you should have no problem really getting to the next thing, either to a course or going straight to a done for you service. Done for you service is probably like fix, credit, charging maybe $1,000, maybe lifetime value of the client, there would be $1,000. Making a quick G off of there. This is my marketing services. Don't worry about that. So making a quick 1K, whatever. All right. Then after that, what you're going to do is you're going to, once you actually fix the credit, you're going to follow up with them in 3 to 6 months. Again, there's in a group to see more value, blah, blah, blah. You're going to ask them in these groups throughout the time period and ask like, yo, guys, what are you guys passionate about? You guys like crypto, like stocks, like real estate? What do you guys like, right? Do polls. That's the best way. You're gonna find out what the guys are interested in. And pretty much what we're gonna be finding out is, are you interested in income generating assets? Bam. And everybody that answers that poll, you're gonna send them a quick DM. Hey, I got this amazing program that can get you $30,000 to $80,000 within the next 3 months for your real estate business, for your crypto business, for whatever, XYZ. You're gonna tell them about this. You're gonna put them into, you can tell them about this in your scheduled appointment, and you're gonna get them started on this. Just think about it like this. They pay for your $47 product. They paid for your course or your done for you service. They spent a lot of money on you already, and you provide them with a lot of value, so they trust you. Now, because they trust you on that, they'll be more than happy to trust you with making them even more money with an income generating asset. And that's where the real money is played. So let me give you an example of my buddy. 2 buddies here. Hold up, I close out this thing real quick. Whiteboard, let me just clear that. Anybody knows, I don't know if everybody knows this, but Russell Brunson, the way he structured his ClickFunnels is exactly like this. Initially, he had a course. This course was for $9.97. How to run Facebook ads. This $9.97 would barely cover the amount of money it costs to get another client to pay for this. It barely covered the ad spend. Ad spend to get another client was anywhere between $800 to $1,500. So in some cases, he's actually losing money. But what he figures is everybody that bought his course also bought his software, which is crazy. Because everybody that bought his software is instantly paying anywhere between $97 to $300/month. And from here, it was just a numbers game, especially when you're running paid ads. The best part about what I really, really love about paid ads, once you get the offer dialed in, once you got everything dialed in, the pictures, copy, blah, 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 XYZ, the funnel, let's say you're spending $10 a day, and you're getting a ×3 ROAS. So every time you send $10, you were making $30. That's why I love ads. All right. Just add another freaking zero. That's it. That's why I love. That's why I freaking love. Wait, 0, 0, 0, 0. There's no zeros? Something like that. Yeah. That's why I freaking love paid ads. Because once you find the one that works, you're good. So guys, I hope this helped you really understand on how to do the fundamentals of getting your first credit per client in the next 2 weeks. I'm also going to be uploading pretty soon another video. I call it the tagging method. You guys are gonna love that. But pretty much these fundamentals, putting out content out there, not being afraid of hopping into groups, providing value, things like that, that will get you to 5, 10K a month. Anything above that, if you really want to scale, then it's paid ads. And guys, once you implemented like exactly how I showed you these couple of things, guys, I can almost guarantee if you're doing it right, you will get your next client within 2 weeks. Got my first client credit fair in 1 week. just providing value in Facebook groups, highly recommend that. Highly, 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 highly recommend that. And then after that, watch my next video, like I said, in tagging. Guys, I'm gonna be dropping some crazy knowledge. It's probably not gonna be as long as this video, but I'm dropping some crazy knowledge. And guys, if you're ready to truly scale, if you want to use my CRM, which is everything, like I said, is done for you. My complete onboarding procedure that has over 8 to 9 different nurture campaigns. I have a link in the video in the description below. If you want to use that, click the link down below. Schedule time to talk with me. I'll be more than happy to help you implement this into your business. Guys, these fundamentals are fundamentals for a reason. Big Sean said there's levels to this shit, and I couldn't agree with him more. The reason being is because it's true. In order to run ads, you need to have the fundamentals. Otherwise, it won't convert as well. Because when you're running an ad, they're going to see the ad. They are going to see your social media presence, and if your social media presence is not cute, it's going to drastically decrease the conversion rates, drastically decrease your ROAS, return on ad spend, ROAS. What I'm trying to say is get the fundamentals straight. Make sure your social media presence looks good. Make sure that your referrals are at least a 70% rate. Otherwise, something in your business is not working. Make sure that you're on Facebook groups. Make sure that you're posting out content. Make sure that you're not the one doing all the freaking work, guys. It might cost a little bit upfront, but in the long run, it's be so worth it. This way you can focus on those $1 million things, $1 billion things, $1 trillion things. You know what I mean? Hire it out. Find some people in the Philippines where the minimum wage is $3 an hour, or you pay them per video, $5 per video, per thumbnail, $1, $2, $3 per thumbnail, whatever you want to pay. SEO, $1, $2 per SEO video, whatever. And the biggest thing is, the reason why I really say put out as much content as possible is a reason. Just content is king. And based upon the feedback, based upon the views, like feedback as in comments or slash DMs, whatever. Based on the views, based on the likes, based upon the appointments. Like the first question I asked on appointment is like, how'd you find me? Based upon that, and like, what video did you find me from? I found you from YouTube. What video did you find me from? I love your optimizing your Facebook ads video. Based upon those responses, based on all this, that's gonna help you craft your million, billion, $1 trillion offer. And this offer is what you want to use ads. This offer is where you want to base your website, landing page, your everything based upon. Let me actually break down one last concept here that just makes sense. Okay, let's use YouTube as an example. Okay, now this concept goes along with everything: ads, social media, Facebook, Instagram. It's all about the offer. Okay, you can watch a billion courses. I mean, you can spend thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars. I mean, I spent tens of thousands of dollars in courses, and you can spend all that money on courses, and they're all going to tell you the same thing at the very end. Obviously, it's gonna be like 6 weeks because you gotta get the money's worth, and teach you all these ninja set strategies, teach you all these optimization, bidding strategies, X, Y, Z. I don't know why I always say X, Y, Z. I make myself laugh. Oh, I'm losing my mind. Let me get to the point. What I'm trying to say is you can spend all the money on these courses. At the very end of the course, what they're going to tell you, it's all about the offer. Hey, Blade, how do I craft this offer? Let me show you. Let's say you put out 3 YouTube videos, right? That's what I always say. Do a lot of content. Do content. I try to do the good play button there. Content. Oh, this shitty play button. My bad. Yeah, video 1, 2, 3. Video 1 talks about. Let's just use as an example. Benefits of good credit. Let's talk about this guarantee that you have. Let's talk about how fast we do it. All right, let's check this out. So we put these videos out. Second week, within the second week, let's say. Let me do like this. Within the second week, you find that after putting these videos out, that this one has 75 views. This one has, cross it out, that's confusing. This one, the video 2 has 20 views. And this one only has 3 views. Guys, what video do you want to make more of? You know, this one's not really working. This one's okay. What I would do is I would just freaking focus on how fast you guys are. Fast fuck boy. I'm losing my mind, guys. That was a meme. I don't know if you guys know about it, but just losing my mind. What I'm trying to say is if you find something working, keep on doing it. Now, what I would do is I found that this working. People love the fact that our credit rate process is so freaking fast, guys. What I would do is I make 3 videos based upon that. Fast as fuck. Cursing live, excuse my French. Fast. I'll make 2, 3 other videos based upon that, guys. This is how I'm crafting my offer. And I may just make variation 1, maybe making one thing different. Variation 2, variation 3, maybe something else. Once again, same concept. This 3 views, 20 views, 70 views. I know you kind of use the same numbers, but same exact concept. Kick these out, make another 3 off of that. That's how you freaking run ads, guys. Bam! That's how you make your videos. That's how you make your content. Same exact concept. Find out exactly what people want and give it to them, guys. This is how you split test all of your social media. All right, guys, and what I recommend, remember I was talking about making that Excel sheet, is I recommend telling your virtual assistants is to keep track of your shit on this Excel sheet. If it's on Instagram, every 2-3 weeks, write how many views, how many likes these things are getting, how many comments these things are getting. And that'll help you understand what people like to see. And just make more of that. That's really it. That's really the secret, how to really grow your social media presence really quick, how to really just drive authority, how to drive trust, how to drive value mainly. Same thing as Facebook groups, guys. This strategy right here is the same thing as Facebook groups. You post up a group, you post up something on Facebook, right? 3 different options, whatever, 3 different things of value. Same as that concept. What are people commenting most on? What are people liking most on? To make more of that. That's it. That's how you really grow drastically fast, guys. You can spend thousands and thousands of dollars. All can teach you that exact same thing. Guys, those are my secrets, guys. Now implement. The biggest thing that people screw up, the biggest freaking thing that I see people not doing, guys, the biggest freaking screw up is that they don't start. Guys, you watch all the way up to this point. You guys, one thing that people don't realize is that you deserve to be successful. I don't know who you believe in, but I believe in God. And I believe God placed in this earth to get everything that you want. You deserve to be successful, guys. You might say, okay, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it a week from now. I don't have time right now. It's an excuse. You always make time. Don't tell yourself you're going to do it tomorrow. Don't tell yourself you're going to do it this weekend. Give yourself an exact day when you're going to start. I'm going to start tonight. Make our first video tonight at 6:00 p.m. And I'm going to make it in my office in X, Y, Z. You know what I mean? Or even better, I'm going to do it right freaking now. I just finished this video. I'm probably going to watch the tag and then I'm going to start. You know what I mean? Give yourself an exact date on when you're going to start and stick to it. Or just start right freaking now. If you're a real hustler, you would start right now. If you really want to fucking make money, you will start right freaking now. You know, you would start right now if you really want to be serious. If you're not as serious, maybe you have something that's happening, give yourself an exact date on when you're starting. The next best thing. So we can give yourself an exact date. Don't say tomorrow. Don't say this weekend. Give yourself an exact date. Guys, I broke it all down to you. I hope this makes sense. All right, guys, if you have any questions, you can always send me a message through Facebook. You guys probably have my assistant's number. You can send her a message. You need to schedule an appointment. You can schedule an appointment with me, guys. I have links everywhere here. You guys know that. All right. Facebook has links everywhere. This course is going to have links everywhere. Schedule an appointment, whatever you guys need. I want you to hear, guys, you guys are here. You guys join my team. I want to make you guys as successful as possible. That being said, anything you can do to make you guys as successful as possible, to reach your goals, hit those goals that you actually deserve, let me know. I'll be more than willing to help. More than willing. Guys, I have to hop on a meeting. This guy went a little bit longer than I want. My guy's kind of waiting for me, kind of called me a couple times. But guys, thanks for guys for watching. Please, 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 please make sure you start. Don't start tomorrow. Start now. Logging off, guys. I'll meet you at the top. Talk to you guys later.